We stumble upon Mary and Larry's average Midwestern suburban backyard, complete with a gate and white picket fence. It's sunny with a cool breeze, the perfect day for outdoor activities. Toys and children's playthings litter the lawn. The space is homey. The centerpiece of the yard is the grill. It's built up like a shrine. A folding table is set for hot dog and burger making, the perfect barbecue. A handmade banner says, "Feel better, David." David enters the backyard, looking a little worse for wear. He has bandages and medical wrapping around his body because of his recent car accident. He sees a full chip bowl on the table and limps over to it. David grabs a chip and pops it into his mouth. He is content with his life at this moment. All is at peace. Suddenly, intense pain hits him in the head. Lightning flashes in front of his eyes as he screams. David falls on the ground, convulsing in pain. He twists and turns with pure agony, rolling on the ground, clawing at what he has left of his humanity. Then suddenly, it all stops. David is left on the ground in confusion. Mary walks out of her house. Her arms are overflowing with party supplies and a cake. She is a sweet lady, the kind that says,
"Oh, bless your heart,"
and
"I'll pray for you,"
to everyone.
"Oh, David! My Lord, you made it."
Very so glad.
Oh, sweetie, you don't know how excited I am to see you. The whole neighborhood was just in shock when you... Oh, can you hold this, sweetie?
Mary continues to hand things off to David while rushing around prepping for the party. David struggles as it begins to pile up.
I hope I have enough plates and cups for everyone. Hold this, won't you?
Sure.
This was kind of a last-minute thing, but I mean, getting to a coma was also a last-minute thing. Oh, sorry, was that insensitive? It's too soon, isn't it? Oh, well, anyway, Jamilla and Douglas are coming. They're bringing... Oh, let me squeeze right past you, please.
Hey, I don't think I can hold anymore.
Bringing the hot dogs and the burgers. That's okay, right? I forgot to ask if you were a vegetarian or vegan or... What are you when you, like... The thing where you only eat fish, pesomania, pacifist, Pacific.
Pescatarian.
Oh, yes. Pescatarian. Aren't you smart? Bless your heart. Glad to see that accident didn't mess with that. Oh, look. There I go again. Bringing up your horrendous accident. Hey, make yourself at home. Everyone should be here soon.
Well, I appreciate that, Mary. I really needed to get out of the house.
Oh, well, I am just so full of beans about this party. I mean, the watermelons are finally in season. You gotta find a hollow sounding ones. You know, Lerry always tells me he can't tell a difference. Oh, watch out, you're gonna drop that, darling.
Sorry.
You have to give it a little knock with your knuckle. You should hear the arguments me and Lerry get into about a female and a male watermelon.
A crash is heard from within the house.
What was that?
The babysitter. I forgot to call the babysitter. Darn it. It's hard to find one that'll watch 4 kids, even though mine are so mature you wouldn't even need one.
A louder, more expensive crash is heard.
Well, I'll be right back. Don't you worry. Oh, and David, I noticed that you didn't bring a hot dish to the party. Don't worry, I took the liberty of taking one out, 20 out of your wallet.
Suddenly, he has another attack. He convulses on the floor. It stops, and he's on the ground in the fetal position. The gate swings open like it's been kicked. David gets up super fast and dusts himself off.
There! We're here! You could at least act like my husband and open the gate for me.
Douglas and Jamilla enter. Bags and van full of food for the party. Douglas is very protective of Jamilla, even if it's just for appearances. Jamilla waddles in. She pulls her shirt over her massive stomach to cover her body.
Please be careful, Jamilla.
Oh, you better calm down before you pop a blood vessel.
Did you say pop? I got the
David! Oh, hello, Douglas. Get over here and help David. The poor man must still be shaking out.
Thank you, Jamilla. Really, though, I'm doing much better.
Douglas helps David get untangled and puts the supplies away.
So, how'd it happen?
Really got to the point, didn't you?
Douglas, we talked about that.
No, seriously, it's okay. I was just driving and something ran in front of the road and bam! No hard, no foul.
Good to hear.
You know what? A lot of harm and foul, actually. Oh, my car was totaled and I was in a coma for a week.
Oh, that's just awful.
My car and health insurance are through the roof, so I have no idea how to pay my premiums.
The man has you right where he wants you.
I mean, work doesn't pay me nearly enough, and the more I think about this incident, the more I wonder why all this happened to me.
Oh, David.
I thought I was a good person and everything, so this really just makes me question my faith in a higher power altogether. But like I said, no harm, no foul.
Seems like you got yourself in a pickle.
Things are a little awkward.
So I didn't know you were...
Oh yeah, it's hard to miss these days.
I just didn't realize you were so far along.
Yeah, no, it just sneaks up on you. Oh, stop. It's a natural part of life. No need to get defensive. So what's your little rounder? Oh, you're on thin ice, Buster.
I guess it does sneak up on you. I mean, I've never been, so I wouldn't know.
What do you mean you've never been?
I've never been.
Of course I have. Everyone has. What?
David is about to speak, but then Mary and Larry walk out of the house. Larry is wearing a novelty apron and a chef's hat. His man's man persona fills the backyard and covers his own insecurities. The classic dad jokes and all.
Douglas.
Larry!
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen you, man.
Oh yes. 2 days is a lifetime. Larry. Oh, David, my man. All right, man. Well, I'm very happy you're here, David. This was all my idea.
Bite your tongue. If you mean by your idea, my idea, then yes, it was my idea.
We've always wanted to invite you to one of our world-famous barbecues.
Best burgers and hot dogs I've ever had.
Whoa, 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 I wouldn't go that far, Jamilla. I've given you some good cooking before.
Ah, yes. You may be cooking, but I never eat.
Jamilla. Kid her.
I mean, you could have.
What, dear?
I live right across the street. You could have invited me.
Well,
We were planning to, get around to it.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm here now.
Exactly. That's what matters.
I'll give you a burger. Douglas, will you be my burger buddy?
I will follow you to the ends of the earth, my man.
Flippin'.
I'll get the party hats. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's
Kind of hard to miss.
Oh, shush up, darling. You know I'm always one to put on a few pounds when the time comes.
But you always look so slim after.
Oh, cheese and mice! I mix some Epsom salt, castor oil, and prunes into a smoothie just the day before. Just that simple.
I'll have to try that. I just eat oat bran.
aren't those laxatives?
I was just so sure you were going to stay home.
No, I had to get out.
Bless your heart.
I've heard it's important to get out of the house when it's your time.
Really, I've heard just the opposite.
What are you talking
Times
about?
are different. Research every day. It gets your blood going. It makes things move faster inside you.
I'm going to go check on the grubs.
Like, keep going.
If I could, I could go by myself.
so I can make the freshest burger. But the damn Home Association says no farm animals.
I always thought that was a stupid rule. One bison got in someone's yard and the whole town lost their minds.
And we never even got to eat it.
Be strong, Larry. One day.
Oh, Dougie, you've always been the strong one. Why, hello, David. Are you here to learn from a master?
Larry is truly a wizard when it comes to meat.
I don't want to brag or anything, but it's true. I'm great. I owe everything I know to the fillet technique.
I've been known to grill a little myself.
I'm sorry, Larry, but did I hear you say you use the fillet technique?
Well, yes, of course. It is the best, and I only use the best. What does mean?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
You obviously are thinking about something. Please, share.
I don't want to undermine your burger authority in your own home.
No, please. I would love criticism, especially from my burger buddy.
Thank you. You are such a good role model, Lerry.
It takes one to know one, Dougie.
If that's the case, why don't you try the brown technique?
That was a good one, Doug. Now, what do you really want to say?
I meant the brown technique has been perfected and is scientifically the best way to reach the meat's full potential.
Always a joker, this one. Yeah, maybe if these were turkey burgers.
I personally have never met a burger I didn't like.
It's for cold cuts on Thanksgiving, you uncivilized cretin.
Wow! Guess you're the end-all be-all of what a burger can be, oh wise one.
Don't test me, Douglas. I know where you live.
Well, I know where you live because I am standing in your yard.
What are you going to do next? Criticize my hot dog cooking ability?
You could start using all these fights.
Oh, pork is the only way to go. If you are using pork intestine, you gotta keep it in the family.
But they mix chicken in with it. It isn't pure.
Just like the other weenies around here.
What's that supposed to mean, Larry?
I think you know exactly what I mean, Douglas.
Keep my weenie out of your mouth. Weenie opinions? I meant weenie opinions.
Yeah, that's what he meant. Sure.
Boobs. And beer.
And football.
Yes! Or football girl!
Maybe the responsibility of being a burger buddy is too much for you, Doug. I'm sure David has his priorities in line.
I don't really want to.
This guy, seriously? You think this cream puff has more chow power than me?
No, that's not very nice.
Doesn't matter if he isn't strong enough to pound my tenderloin. At least he would never use the brown technique.
I like garlic powder and paprika, and I'm not sorry!
A well-cooked burger doesn't need fancy spices, only good American kosher salt.
Pussy, coward, heel murderer!
Guys?
Save it, David. There's nothing that beautiful face of his could say to make this better.
Not even explaining our long history of friendship and all the trials we've overcome. How all of that has made us better friends and stronger people.
Or how this fight is completely pointless in the grand scheme of the pointlessness that is our existence. How surrounding yourself with good people and friendship is the true meaning of life, so don't disagree over petty reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Dougie, I'm so sorry, bro.
I'm sorry too, dude. I will never hurt you ever again, okay?
And I will respect you and the change you bring into my life. I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
Oh.
That's great, guys.
David, you're still here?
David, stop intruding on this wholesome moment we're having. God.
Yeah. Not cool, David.
Okay. Sorry.
David walks over to the cooler unnoticed. He opens the cooler and looks around for a beer, but cannot find any. Suddenly, he starts having another attack. Rolling around on the grass, everyone continues to talk to each other. He is wrapped in pain as the world around him moves. He crawls around trying to get people's attention. He grabs the cooler and picks it up to pour it on himself, to try and stop the burning flame that is inside his head. But right as he has it over his head, it stops. Everyone notices at this point.
Just trying to get some gains. Yee, I am thirsty after that massive muscle session. Anybody got a beer?
Diana's coming with it.
Oh.
I'm glad you invited her. I never get to see her.
Oh, she is just a peach. I felt bad because she'd be all by herself today. Had you met her, David? She lives just up the street.
I don't think I have.
You're going to love her, just completely fall for her.
Diana enters through the gate with 2 6-packs of beer. Angel sings as she enters. David's mouth drops.
My ears are burning. Y'all talking about me? Only good things, honey. Get in
Don't
here.
tell if you're involved, Mary.
Now the real reason you all invited me beer for all of you, except you, Jamilla.
Thank you.
Diana! Burger
Now the party can really start. I mean, well, I'm just going to stop talking.
Just gonna pop these in the cooler.
Hey! Hey, sorry, that was loud. I'm David, I'm the party guy. I mean, party reasons. Reasons for the party! I got in a car wreck.
I am Diana, party attendee.
You're welcome. I mean, geez. Beer, thank you.
Yeah.
So, what kind of interesting how we are the only 2 singular people here.
What?
Aren't
Like-
a good selection?
Mary and Larry are, you know, well-adjusted. Jamilla and Douglas are intertwined. Here we are, close to each other in location, and how we stand in this very backyard together.
Diana, how's Katie?
My girl, female, woman I am engaged to, is doing simply great.
That is just wonderful. Just rotten potatoes. She couldn't join us.
It is what it is.
Why was it she should have come? She couldn't come? Larry.
It's fine, Mary. It's a natural thing. It was just her special day today, Larry.
Wow, so soon.
It can really sneak up on you sometimes.
Hey, what do they mean by her name?
What?
Diana said her lady couldn't come because it was her day. What does that mean?
Oh, you really cracked me up, Dave.
You know, brother, her day, the cramps, the bloating, that certain time when someone...
Oh, I get it. Down, yeah, loud and clear.
This guy, what a crack up. You should really do stand-up, my friend.
I do know some good ones.
Soup's on, everyone. Come and get it.
Check this out. Why did the skeleton not go to the dance?
Why?
Because he's got no body.
You know, on second thought, just don't ever do that again.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Quite right.
David takes his food and walks to a chair to sit down while everyone gets food behind him. Suddenly, he has an attack. He's trying hard to stand up this time and starts walking very strangely. He slowly ends up crawling to his chair. He does not drop his food, though, through all this. The burger is just too good. Douglas notices him and rushes to him.
David!
Oh my.
Don't worry, guys. Fine now. This isn't the first time this has happened.
What happened, Davy?
I just got this extremely painful sensation in my head. Seriously, guys, I'm all right.
How long have these been happening, David?
After the accident, I just see lights and my head feels like it's on fire.
That doesn't sound particularly good.
It sure doesn't feel good.
He's fine. Look, manly man.
Oh! Manly man. Oh.
Maybe we should take him to the ER.
Seriously, I'm fine. I'm sure I'm just hungry. Let's just eat.
You are never going to believe this, but I was watching Ancient Aliens.
You're watching History Channel?
You're right, I don't believe it. And they did a whole segment about interdimensional travel, and they said you could travel into different dimensions if you hit your head hard enough.
Crackpots. Well, after all that excitement, I need something to drink.
Jamilla,
Yeah.
are you forgetting something?
Oh! Sorry.
Can't forget about our wonderful host. Oh, you read my mind here.
Should you really be drinking that, Jamilla?
I know. I really shouldn't be doing this so close to the date, but I'm just ready for this to pop out tomorrow. So, what's one beer now? Fair,
I didn't
fair.
realize your date was so close, Jamilla.
You always try to plan it out, but it never turns out the way you want it to be.
I hear that. It's always just tough tomatoes.
I didn't know you had kids, Jamilla.
I don't, David. It's always so hectic. One time our 4 angels all had their day on the same day.
That was for sure a doozy because we only have 3 bathrooms in the house.
Poor Carrie had to use a bucket. We had to hose her off. I've got some real wild stories. One time, I was camping with Douglas. We thought we had one other day until mine started. Oh no.
Stuck in the woods for a whole nother day. No extra food, no extra water, and no toilet paper.
Oh my.
That was a very long ride home.
I took the longest shower of my life.
They have those pills now. The ones you can take to, delay the inevitable.
Yeah, but I don't want to mess with Mother Nature.
Oh, just take the drugs. You've got nothing to prove.
I personally love the pills for my days.
What?
Sometimes I have a big work presentation and I can't miss it.
Katie was going to do that today, but we have this wedding planner to see. Surprisingly, it was his day too.
It's always so interesting when people sync up like that.
It sure is a popular time of year.
Mine is in the winter. Stuck on the freezing cold toilet all day. That's why we got heated toilet seats.
I still think they're a waste of money. Your butt warms up the seat naturally.
I am sorry, but am I missing something?
Missing what, honey?
Lerry and Douglas have periods?
Don't talk about feminine issues among company.
Sometimes I've had my day and my period in the same week. No. It was truly a nightmare under godly horrors.
I'm sorry, but are we not talking about periods?
God knows, sweetie. We were talking about your pooping day. Are you sure you're all right? You look a little pale. Maybe you should sit down.
What on earth is a pooping day?
Are you alright? How hard did you hit your head?
Answer the question!
Everybody hold me!
Larry.
What?
Unbelievable.
A pooping day? You You know, the one day of the year that you take a deuce.
What?
The one day a year you take the whole day to blast some ass.
You know, the day of the year you take off and stay on the toilet. David, seriously, are you okay? Do we need to call you a doctor?
But you should defecate at the very least once a day.
What are you talking about?
I asked you earlier and you said Katie was on her period.
No, I didn't.
How did you hear that?
Yes, you did.
No, he didn't. Don't put words into my burger buddy's beautiful mouth.
Miss me.
What else comes out down there?
It's pretty obvious, David.
This is a lot to take in.
Actually, it's a lot to push out.
I think we need to take him to the hospital. He suffered some substantial memory loss.
So are you even pregnant?
Oh my God. You think I'm pregnant? You thought my wife was pregnant? Like I sleep with my wife?
I mean...
Oh God, you think I'm fat? I take great care of myself, and just because I'm extra large before my day doesn't mean I'm fat.
No one calls my wife fat!
I didn't call her fat. So you're saying you're filled with...
What are you doing?
Okay.
It isn't that gross. I mean, it's a little gross. The smell is just... Ugh. Another reason I had to leave the house today.
Everyone shut up. This is a lot. I have so many questions. Like, how big your colon has to stretch to accommodate all of that?
Poop. It's poop. You can say it.
We can't all be squiddy kids. Get twigs. Jamilla! It's all I do is drink acid, salt, and castor oil and falls right off of me.
And Ruiz.
Oh, shut up, Mary. We all know you get WRS. I do not get WRS.
WRS.
Waste removal services. It's basically just liposuction for your colon.
Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of pooping?
Oh, you are just mad that I had 4 kids and look better than you ever have.
You're just mad I slept with your husband. Larry,
I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Wait, no, I didn't.
That's right. I just didn't have anything else to say.
Whatever, Trev. Get your brat out of here.
Gladly, my waste would be wasted.
Oh, you fat bitch!
What's happening?
Oh no.
Oh, I think you know what's happening. Yes.
All this stress is making her day speed up.
Like that? What are the rules of this pooping day? What causes it to speed up and slow down?
Oh, well, shit, let me get a bucket!
Can't hold it anymore.
I'm sorry, Jamilla, you're my best friend!
It's okay, Mary. Women for women. I forgive you.
Douglas and Jamilla return home, hopefully not having any mishaps on the way.
Is there like a book I can read or something explaining all this? This is a very interesting hypothetical. Would I rather poop once a year or for a whole day or every day?
Oh, I let you into my house and you caused my friend to have an episode. You faced his face!
How do those pills work? Are they like birth control pills? Is this whole thing just like a period but with your colon?
Oh, are you even listening to me, you stool tool?
Oh, this is the best barbecue I've ever been to.
As PTO president, I ban you from all barbecues ever!
I'm not in school anymore.
I thought you were a cool guy. But cool guys don't make my wife punch my lover's wife in the stomach. You've been knocked down on pegging my books, Davy.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about the toilets. Are they all auto flush?
Larry, do something about this.
What am I supposed to do without my Dougie Wuggy?
I want a divorce, Larry.
This is the police!
Seriously though, I have so many questions. Just like medically, how does this work?
Oh god, what's the smell?
He ruined my party, Larry. No one is ever gonna come again. I will be the talk of the town. No more PTO president for me. That's not for good.
Does anyone have Maggie's tips?
I should probably check on Douglas, just to make sure he's all right.
I mean, he is my burger buddy.
Someone stored that much waste inside of them. Do you still fart every day? I guess you would need to, otherwise you would explode from the pressure.
I mean, seriously, is anyone going to finish these tips?
Jesus, what did I do to deserve this? I bet this was Francie. Did she put that?
You have the right to remain silent.
Is that her name? All